How's it going, everyone? Amazon Prime Day 2021 is officially live right now, and with that comes a batch of great deals. And now, if it sounds like I'm a little bit tired, it's because I am. It's approaching 4 a.m. as of the recording of this video, but I'm gonna get through it. Gonna talk about all of these deals, and there's quite a few good ones. Now, by the time you guys are watching this video, my apologies if anything goes out of stock, them's the breaks, kind of what happens, but I'll leave a link to everything in the description box down below, and they're usually pretty good about keeping stock pretty healthy. Now, if you don't have Amazon Prime, you can try it. 50% off if you're a student or a government worker. They might be offering a free trial as well. Again, links to everything in the description box below. If you buy anything, the channel gets a little bit of a kickback, and that'll help support us. That is always appreciated. So without further ado, let's go over some of the deals. So I'm gonna give you guys the quick rundown first, and then we'll talk about each game individually. Final Fantasy VII Remake, PlayStation 4, $29.99. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, PlayStation 4 is $22.99. A Sackboy: A Big Adventure, $29.99. Trials of Mana is down to $19.99. Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition is down to $24.99. We have Demon's Souls on PlayStation 5 down to $49.94. Returnal for PlayStation 5 down to $49.99. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Launch Edition for $49.99. Nier Replicant, a version 1.22474487139 for $44.99. Watch Dogs Legion for $16.99. Holy hell on that one. And Godfall, $25. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that at the end. Maybe not the best pickup, even though it's seeing a steep discount. Worth a mention, I thought, anyway. Okay, off the top, Final Fantasy VII Remake, $29.99. I believe this is the best price we've seen for the physical copy of this game. What a deal for the FF7 Remake. Excellent, excellent deal here, and of course you get a free upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version, which Intergrade being $70 for the physical copy on PS5 seems like the biggest meme ever. You can get this copy of the game, $29.99. It'll upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version, and then you can buy the DLC for $20. Essentially, you're paying $50 instead of $70 2 weeks after the release of Intergrade, so figure that one out. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 weeks, it's been 11 days, so yeah, figure that one out again. But I loved FF7 Remake. It is incredible on PlayStation 5. I'm playing through it again, having a great time with it, and I love the game. It was one of my favorite games of 2020. On the PS5, it's even better. On the PS4, it's still really good, and it's a great game, taking FF7 into a little bit of a different route, but enjoyed it very much. And even though it's part one of a long saga that we're about to embark, you still get a healthy amount of content for your money here. So, strong recommendation on the FF7 Remake. Remember, your PlayStation Plus version does not upgrade to the PS5 version. I think you guys know that. So, if you do want that upgrade, this is your opportunity to get it on the cheap. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, $22.99. Not going to spend too much time on it. It's Assassin's Creed in the open world sense that we've seen since 2017 with AC Origins, AC Odyssey. Valhalla falls in line with those games. If you like the setting, that's probably going to make you enjoy the game a little bit more. I'm not big on AC since the change. Yes, the open worlds are gargantuan, and if you want just content, these games are going to keep you busy for a long time, and from that standpoint, yeah, $23 is a pretty good value purchase, but I wasn't big on them, not a big fan of the microtransaction inclusion as well, and not ever going to be a big fan of that in a single-player game. Sackboy: A Big Adventure down to $29.99, the deepest discount we've seen on this thus far. I'm a sucker for Sackboy. I think he's a great mascot character. Was this like a slam dunk, you know, innovative game like Little Big Planet 08? Like, no, it wasn't at that level, but I still thought it was a pretty good platformer, just not worth $60. At $30, it becomes a very, very accessible game. Remember, this is the PlayStation 4 version. The PS5 version is $39.99, but the PS4 version has a free upgrade available, so just buy that, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Pretty good deal there. Trials of Mana is down to $19.99. That's a pretty good pickup as well. One of those RPGs with quite a bit of replayability, and I believe it came out in early 2020. Around that time, April of 2020. Like, it came out right around the time of the FF7 Remake, and I want to say P5 Royale, so it had a lot of competition for the JRPG dollars. Now that a year has passed, I think it's a great pickup at $19.99. Has a bit of replayability and quite a bit of content as well. So $20 for this one. Again, a good value purchase. DQ11 S Echoes of an Elusive Age, staying on the JRPG topic. topic is $25. I like DQ11. I mean, yes, it's very much a traditional JRPG with a turn-based battle system. This version includes some enhanced elements, nothing too crazy from the original game. Like, there's no, like, I wouldn't double dip on it, but if you're checking out DQ11 for the first time, and if you're a fan of JRPGs, 25 bucks for this I think is pretty good. Alright, next up, what do we got? Demon's Souls, $49.94. You guys know what you're getting yourself into. The 2009 iteration of Demon's Souls, while it was great at the time, it was definitely clunky in certain areas if you go back and play it today. This is a much needed facelift for Demon's Souls. Visually, it looks fantastic. You guys know how great Bluepoint is with their remakes if you played SOTC Remastered or Remake. Demon's Souls is great. Souls games are not, you know, my top cup of tea. I know some people are super into them, but I can even find enjoyable elements to the Souls titles. I mean, I've played pretty much every single one of them. Bloodborne still stands out as my favorite, but Demon's Souls definitely is a good one as well. And this is $20 off. Remember, we're gonna be seeing that $70 price threshold get cut from, so, you know, back in the day, this would be a $39.99 price point. Better get used to the first significant discount being a $49.99 price point, or in this case, $49.94. It did see a 17% off discount, but let's be real, that was kind of memes. This is a real discount for $50. Returnal, $49.99. This is a game that Housemarque definitely did a good job with. I know a lot of people, they were not big fans of it, based on some of the design elements and challenge, but if you're a fan of challenging games, Returnal is definitely going to be something up your alley. I thought Housemarque did a good job with it, and I feel like they got quite a bit of attention surrounding the game. Attention, I should say, surrounding the game, and that was kind of the idea, to elevate their profile, and I thought they did a pretty good job with it. I think $50 is a good price, but just keep in mind that if you're not a fan of challenging games, like, look into some of the game design elements of this game, and, you know, go from there, because it's not going to be from everyone. Like, I've talked to some people that played Returnal, and yeah, while, like, people that can really stay committed to a game get a lot of fulfillment out of the game, and it's a very rewarding game if nothing else. Some people are going to be very turned off from it, and I had some friends rage delete the game from their SSD. So yeah, keep that in mind. But $50 I think is a pretty good price. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Launch Edition. So this includes Miles Morales and the Spider-Man Remastered copy on PlayStation 5. The Miles Morales standalone right now is $40, so I think you should just pay the extra $10 and get Spider-Man Definitive Edition because it looks fantastic, and new set of trophies. You might as well play it again. It has the DLC, and then you can also jump into Miles Morales after that. Obviously, Spider-Man OG, Spider-Man 2018, that is a tremendous game, and the facelift on the PS5 looks great, and Miles Morales is pretty good. A smaller experience, but pretty good as well. And visually, they definitely have the bells and whistles that the PS5 can afford. Nier Replicant is down to $45. I really enjoyed Nier Replicant. It's not at the level of Nier Automata. Of course, some of the content is just a little bit redundant here, but the music is still excellent. The story is quite good, and I still got invested into the character. So I think $45 is decent, but not a steep enough discount here. Like, when did this come out? I want to say back in April, so it's been a couple of months. I think if you wait a couple more months, it's gonna hit that $29.99 threshold. Yeah, it came out back in April 23rd, so it's been about 2 months. It's gonna hit that $29.99 threshold at some point, and I think that's a better price to pick it up for, because it's great for Nier, like, fanatics. However, if you're a Nier fanatic, you probably already picked up the game. So $30 is probably going to be a better price point, but I still wanted to make mention of that since that's its first significant discount. Watch Dogs Legion, $16.99. I mean, it's 17 bucks, so it's Watch Dogs Legion. And Godfall is $25. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Guys, I paid $70 for Godfall when the PS5 came out. Thankfully, it was a part of a Target buy to get one free sale, so Godfall, I'm going to consider that the free game I got. Yeah, not a great game, but hey, it's 25 bucks, so if you're trying to, like, have a complete PS5 collection, I guess. They're bringing this game to the PS4 as well, so yeah, I thought I would mention that as well. But that's gonna wrap up this one again, guys. Sleepy eyes here, even though by the time you guys watch this video, it's gonna be, like, probably a little bit later on, and you guys are probably waking up or a little bit into your lunch or something like that. But check out Prime Day for yourself. Links to everything will be in the description box down below. As always, thanks for watching our content. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you, and goodbye.